Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Hi, my name is Chia. If you are new to this channel, hello. Basically, I thought instead of the normal vlog this week, we could do something a little bit different just because we're all stuck indoors, bored out of our minds, going crazy. So I thought, as it is Friday night for me, I thought I'd bring in a little friend to the video. Now, I don't actually think that this friend or type of friend has been on my videos before, but you know what, it's Friday night and we're in quarantine, so why the hell not? So I always get asked multiple questions on my Instagram daily, and I thought let's do a fun Q&A type of video with some alcohol involved, get the party started. And yeah, so I thought that'd be a great idea to film for you guys. So go pause this video, get yourself your drink of choice, whatever that drink is, and let's have a little toast together to quarantine and 2020, even though it's not been a great start, but it can only get better. So I haven't actually had my dinner yet, so if this goes straight to my head, which is very, very likely, I hardly ever drink, so this is going to go straight to my head anyway, let alone when I haven't even had my dinner yet, so this is going to be interesting. So I've got my glass, a cute little pink straw, because we do not want to ruin the lip gloss, of course, priorities, and my little bottle of rosé, which is so cute. I'm not normally a wine girl, but if I am, I'll always go to rosé just because it's pink, so like, come on. So we're just gonna pour a lovely glass, and I really wish I had ice or lemonade. So everyone, grab your glasses and let's cheers to quarantine. That is strong. So I asked you guys to send in a bunch of questions about absolutely anything to my Instagram, and I've chosen, I think, like 15 or something like that of them, of the best ones. First of all, just have a little sip of the rosé. Okay, so the first question is, what do you think is your best feature? I don't actually know. I do like my hair. I'm very grateful for my hair. I know it sounds so ridiculous, but basically because I bleached my hair so much for years and years and years, it's actually in really good quality for being bleached. I think it's because I do look after it, to be fair, but yeah, I'd probably say my hair, or actually, sorry for the TMI, my favourite feature is my boobs. I forgot. I do love them. So random, but it's all about self-love and self-promotion, so my boobs. Is there anything you wish was different about Charlie? If you're new to this channel, by the way, Charlie's my boyfriend. I don't actually think so. Like, I know it's so cringe, but I genuinely wouldn't change him. Like, there are things that he does that I personally wouldn't do, and like the same both ways. Like, he finds some things that I do annoying, but I'm the girlfriend, so I feel like we're meant to be annoying. But yeah, I genuinely wouldn't, because it would, I know it sounds so cringe, but it wouldn't make him like him. Do you know what I mean? And you probably wanted this big juicy answer, but that's just my genuine thing. I wouldn't change anything, because then he wouldn't be him. If you could only wear 4 makeup products for the rest of your life, what would they be? So I feel like, I don't know if she means like the brand as well, or just like bronzer or stuff like that. We'll just go for like product. So probably, well, definitely concealer, that helps. Oh, I don't know. So concealer, highlight, bronzer, and like a cute lip gloss maybe. Yeah, so concealer, bronzer, highlighter, like a powder highlight, and just like a nude lip gloss, probably like this one I've got on now. But yeah, so just that really. Okay, so the next question is there anything in life you've done that you regret? I'm a massive believer in you should never regret things, and even like mistakes that you make. Like obviously there are some things I've done before that I think, oh, I probably shouldn't have done that, or like that wasn't the best idea, but I don't regret anything that I've done ever, because I think everything for a reason, and these things are there to teach you. So yeah, I really try not to regret things, even if sometimes it feels like, oh, I wish I never did that. I then think to myself, no, I've done it for a reason, even though it didn't seem great. I've done it for a reason, because I'm very like, everything happens for a reason. I believe in fate, and that sort of thing. So yeah, I don't really regret anything. There's nothing that comes to mind that I think I'm gonna massively regret that, because everything I've done is for a reason. And yeah, so no, I don't have any regrets, and neither should you guys. Never ever regret stuff, because it's there to teach you a lesson. Okay, cats or dogs? This is a really hard question, because obviously I have 8 cats and I love cats, but when I was younger I always grew up with dogs, so I'm very like 50-50. I think if someone, like, say when I move out eventually with Charlie and we have to decide on getting one pet, if it was down to me I think I would get a dog, maybe like a Dalmatian. I love Dalmatians, but I think we will probably end up getting a cat, like a Sphinx cat, because Charlie has allergies to dogs. But if I had to decide on one of the two and he wasn't allergic, then I would get a dog. Okay, so the next question is, what's your opinion about reality TV, and would you ever go on a show? I've been asked once before to go on Ibiza Weekender, and I don't personally know why they asked me. They messaged me through social media. It was only like 2 years ago or something, and I just think, like, you can see by my page that I have a boyfriend. I don't know if you have to be single to go on it, but I'm not an Ibiza girl. I'm a sit at home, cup of tea, Netflix on kind of girl. I'm not an Ibiza, Marbella, whatever the place, where else people go, like Zante or something, I don't know. Yeah, so I don't think I'd go on. I said, well, I basically politely said like, oh, I wouldn't really be interested, but thank you. But yeah, I wouldn't go on any show, I don't think. I think it depends what it was. Like, I wouldn't do anything like X on the Beach, or I would never do Love Island. It's not me at all. I wouldn't do anything like Towie. I don't know. I don't feel like those sort of shows are very mean. I wouldn't feel true to myself if I went on stuff like that. Maybe one day in the future I'll do something, but it's not like in my sort of life goals. Like, yeah, not really for me. But in answer to what I think about reality TV, I love it. I love watching it. Would personally never go on these shows, but I love watching them. I find them so funny, so entertaining. I know people always have negative opinions about it, but let's be real, it's entertaining, and we like watching these shows with our dinner, so yeah, love them. What was your favourite subject in school? See, I hated school. I loved primary school, but secondary school I hated it. Obviously I have like some good memories from it, and I was talking to my best friend Courtney about this the other day, saying that even though it wasn't great, we do still have some memories that we're like, oh my god, that was so funny, really loved that, whatever. But I just hated school, so it's hard. On paper it probably would have been like drama or dance, but I hated the lessons. I thought they were so boring. But I think most enjoyable for me would have probably been like physics, because me and Courtney had so much fun in physics. We were a little bit sort of like messing around, so sorry to my physics teacher, but it was fun and we always had a laugh. So yeah, I'd probably just say physics, even though I'm terrible at science. I got a U in science, but we won't talk about that. What is one item you can't live without? I know it sounds like so dramatic, but I'd honestly say PG Tips tea. like, because as soon as I wake up I have a cup of tea. Before I like go to bed and start to wind down, I have a cup of tea, and I just feel like without my tea in the mornings I can't function properly. So if I didn't have tea I wouldn't be functioning, so I wouldn't be working hard and doing what I do. So probably tea. Have you had any cosmetic surgery / fillers, and is there anything you would want to get done? I feel like this is a very controversial topic. Yes, I have had filler done before, and I don't see any problem with it. Yeah, I haven't had my lips done in about a year. I think it was last December, so December 2018. So ages ago, but my lips like hold it really well. I think it's because I've had it done quite a few times. I feel like with lip filler, and I'm not promoting surgery or fillers or anything like that, I'm just answering the question so no one come at me. But yeah, like I think with filler you have to sort of build it up, so get it done once every like 3-4 months, and then it just kind of holds in your lips. So mine just holds really, really well. But yeah, I have had filler done before. What is something silly you believed as a child? I feel like there will be something, because I grew up living with 2 sisters, so I'm sure there's something else, and I'm the youngest. What have they told me before that I've believed? Oh my god, I just thought something. Oh my goodness. So I don't remember who told me it, but I just remember the whole household being in on it except my mum. I don't think she was in on it. I was really, really young, so I can't fully remember, but I was told that, you know, like when you eat an apple, and I used to eat the seeds of the apple. I don't know why, I just did. Like now I would never do it, but when I was younger I just used to eat the seeds. Kind of weird thinking about it now. But basically they told me that if because I'd been eating them, that in the night I was going to have a little seed here in like my inside, and it's going to grow an apple stalk, and I was literally going to grow an apple tree out of my mouth, and I couldn't sleep that whole night. I was crying, so I was so scared, and I fully believed, I don't remember how old I was, but I fully believed that I was going to grow an apple tree out of me. So thank you to my sisters for making me lose sleep over the thought of growing an apple tree in my stomach. That was a great time. So the next question is, do you have any piercings? Love your channel. So thank you so much. Yes, I do have piercings. I have, let me try and think. I don't have loads. I have obviously my earlobes done, and I used to have, is it a Heeellloooo? Something like that, I can't remember what that one's called. I used to have that pierced, and I used to have this bit pierced, and I used to have somewhere on my ear here pierced, but all 3 closed up just because I took the piercings out, and I basically got them done in a really like cheap shop that I probably shouldn't have gone to. They didn't heal very nicely, so I just took them out. I've still got the scars there, but yeah, so them, and then obviously my lobes, like I said. I've got, sorry for the TMI again, I've got my nipple pierced, and I've got my belly button pierced. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that is it. But I would like to get here pierced again, and maybe like my tragus or somewhere. Recently I've really been craving piercings, and I think if I had the balls to, I would get like my lip pierced. I don't really know why, or like my nose. I've always wanted my nose pierced, but I don't think I will, because it's one of them things that I'll like sometimes and not like other times. So I'm just better off not doing it. I'll stick to tattoos. I'm trying to be sophisticated, drinking my wine. So the next question is, what is the first thing you instantly notice about people? Oh, I don't know. Maybe like, because I am quite spiritual, so I maybe take notice of, but not even consciously, just like subconsciously take notice of like their aura and like the energy around them. I know it sounds so cringe, and I actually don't like saying that out loud. So I know some people hate talking about spiritual stuff and they're like, oh my god, it's just rubbish. I live by it, so that's my personal opinion. But yeah, I think I just notice like their energies, and if there's like a bad energy, I'll just kind of keep at an arm's length until I properly know them. And then yeah, if it's a good energy, I go off of it. Just yeah, probably like their auras and energies. But physically, because I don't know whether you're talking physically or just for anything, physically probably like eyes or eyebrows. What is it they say? Eyebrows is the something of the face, the soul of the face, something like that. But yeah, so physically it would be like eyes and eyebrows, but other than that, the energy and the aura. Okay, so next. Oh, I love this question. Flying reindeer or flying unicorn? I reckon I know what answer you'll give because you love Christmas, lol. Christmas is the best time of year ever, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, I'm the head elf at the North Pole. Currently on my summer spring break, but I'll be back there soon working. So you've kind of already answered this question for me. A flying reindeer. Obviously I'm not a fan of unicorns. Like, I'm not really on the unicorn hype like a lot of people are. I think they're cute, but they've got nothing on reindeers. Nothing. Like, me and my mate Rudolph, we go way back, so definitely flying reindeer. Your weirdest food combo. Again, love this question, thank you, because what's my favourite topic to talk about apart from Christmas? I love food. I eat food constantly. It's my favourite thing. I'm so grateful for having food. I just love food. So let's talk about food. What's my weirdest combo? Okay, it could be anything. Like, I do eat quite weird foods. I'm that person that likes all the sour sweets, the spicy foods, the gherkins, olives. I like the garlic cloves in the Nando's olive pots. I could just eat weird like foods like that all day. And I love sushi. I love all different fish. What else do I like? Oh, I like truffle. I feel like truffle is a trend at the moment. I don't know why. People just constantly posting about when they eat truffle, and I think truffle is a very, very acquired taste. It's very like, the only way to describe it is that it's like a perfumey sort of taste. I absolutely love it. Like, love it. I've had truffle in sandwiches before and it was just, it was a good time. But yeah, I don't know why it's become like this new trend at the moment to eat truffle. And I think I'd get it if it was like Cadbury's chocolate or chicken wings, but truffle. Like, do you really like it, or are you just jumping on the bandwagon? Because if you've eaten truffle, you will know, even from someone who really likes it, you will know that it's an acquired taste, let me tell you that. So yeah, I like just all the weird foods basically. But I'd say my weirdest combo, I'm very like, I like sauces together, so I like to mix sauces. So like normally, actually I'm gonna do this tonight, because every time I have pizza I always mix salad cream. My sisters taught me this. It's called pink sauce, that's what they always called it. Salad cream and tomato ketchup. So you get your salad cream, you get your tomato ketchup, you squirt some here, squirt some there, and you know like those diagrams, what are they called? Where it's like two circles but they kind of join like to make like a Chanel logo. It's the only way I can describe it. Do you know what I mean? Like two circles that kind of intertwine. So you have the salad cream, the tomato, but in the middle they mix. And it is unreal. So you've got like 3 sauces, like your ketchup, your pink sauce and your salad cream. So that's a combo that I love. I don't know if that's weird, I don't think that is. Oh, I've just remembered. So recently, and again I'm going to do it tonight because I'm having pizza, I've been putting a bit of vinegar on the plate, like normal like chip vinegar, and some salt. Mix it together, it's like a paste. It goes, it's really weird. Dip chips in that. So good. So the next question, what are your life goals. I could talk about this topic all day, every day, for the rest of my life because I love this topic. I'm very like into my dreams and aspirations and goals and affirmations and manifestation and all that. I have loads. Like, I have my big goals and I have my small goals and I have my medium in the middle goals. So my big goals would be like my dream car, my dream house, having like loads and loads of success on like a massive level, producing like worldwide things like products and stuff. They're like my massive goals, and obviously to have like beautiful children. I want 3 children, and yeah, just like stuff like that, and like obviously marriage of Charlie and stuff. And then I have my medium goals, which would be like, I don't know actually, what would, like, let's go to my small goals. I feel like it's easier then to work out medium goals. So small goals would be things like, I mean, these are really small things. Obviously I do makeup for a job, so it'd be things like learning how to do this in makeup, or just little things like that, and like how I can't even explain that. I don't have one goal, I have so many, and to reach them and stuff, but I have like, it's really hard just to put into words because I know in my head what I want to do and how I'm gonna do it. I can't put it into words. It's really hard to explain. It's really annoying, and I don't know, I just like, it can be anything really. Like, probably my biggest goal, right at the top of my goals, is to be content, happy and healthy. And then I feel like my big goals, my medium goals and my small goals all put together will reach that #1 goal. Sorry, I feel like I rambled for that whole question or answer, whatever, but life goals, I have so many. I could list them for hours and hours, but at the end I just want to be happy, content, healthy, mentally quite strong. I feel like I have goals along the way to get to that one goal, and there's hundreds, so I'm just going to say to be happy. I'm just going to leave it at that note. Your favourite thing to watch on Netflix and why? Loved you. I love you too. So, ooh, what do you mean? Like program, film, or what? Like thing to watch on Netflix? So I guess you mean like movies or documentaries or programs or series. 110%. Is it docu-series they call them? Or documentaries? Like, yeah, 100% without a doubt. I would much rather sit and binge watch a load of documentaries than a series or a film or a program or reality, like reality sort of TV. Documentaries and docu-series, oh, you have my heart, honey. This drink is going to you. Yeah, so 100% documentaries, I love them. I've been watching, or I've binge watched the Tiger King on Netflix about Joe Exotic. Oh my god, one of the best things I've ever watched. The way it was put together, the way that the story was told, just like the actual people. I was going to say characters then, but obviously they're real people. But yeah, if you haven't seen the Tiger King, and you've probably heard people talking about it because the world's going crazy, but you need to go and watch it. It's so good. I think there's 7 episodes, I believe. I think it's 7. And they're like 45 minutes long per episode, but now we're in quarantine, now is the time to watch the Tiger King and to binge watch it all. I get so obsessed, and I especially love anything that's like serial killers or murders or just like bizarre things that aren't like day to day. Like I love the Ted Bundy one, that was unbelievable, the Ted Bundy tapes. I love Don't Fuck with Cats. I don't want to get this video taken down by YouTube. But yeah, like that was so good. I used to want to be a criminal psychologist, so criminologist, I think that's what the official name is. So studying the minds of killers and stuff, and I really wanted to go down that route. And I'm such a strong believer in saying that whatever your goal is, no matter how crazy it seems to you or anybody else, you can do it. But I just never bothered. Basically, I just wasn't smart enough to go down that route, because I didn't like school, I didn't like studying, didn't like revising. So I was like, okay, I'll just stick to watching my programmes. So basically, I went through a stage of being obsessed with the Moors murders, and just not obsessing like I love it, just like do you know what I mean? Like, just I find it really, really interesting. And like Ian Brady really fascinated me so much. And it was when he was alive. Obviously he's passed now, but I wanted to write him a letter, because it was in the news that he was writing back to certain people and he'd choose random people to write back to. And I was like, I want to write a letter to him, and I wrote it out, and then Mum was like, nah honey, that's not a good idea. Obviously just this young girl wanted to write a letter to one of the most notorious killers in the UK that we've ever had. But I just found it really interesting. I had like this big folder that I'd made all about him and his childhood and his upbringing, and he's just, yeah, I found him so fascinating. That's a little fun fact for you guys. I went to write a letter to Ian Brady. So this last one is a nice easy one for me to answer. It doesn't take much thinking at all. It is, do you prefer, where's it gone, winter or summer? Winter all over. I love winter. Autumn and winter are my absolute favourites. I'd love to name like one of my children that I have in the future like autumn or winter. I just love everything about it. I love Halloween, Christmas, my birthday's in autumn. I'm just a little autumn winter baby, sitting in my leaves and my snow. I literally love it so much. So guys, that's actually going to go ahead and conclude this video. Thank you so much for watching. I love every single one of you. Thank you whoever has clicked on this video or liked this video or watched this video. Thank you so much. I say it 1,000 times after every video, but I really really mean it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope it's lifted your spirits a little bit, maybe if you had your glass of wine with me, or beer or whatever you want. I'm going to make another cup of tea now because I'm gasping for a cuppa. Definitely hot drinks over alcohol any day. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love every single one of you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!